So you're a very successful consultant and you help a lot of people, but how do you go about training people that you're helping in those situations?
So for consulting, I find that, and this is actually part of MGE, is that MGE approaches it an entirely different way. It's not telling a person what to do. Of course, you're going to have to handhold a person, but training that person so that they're at the same level of understanding that you are, so that you're effectively doing yourself out of a job. And it's interesting. You'd think, well, okay, good. Well, if I do that, I'm going to lose clients. And factually, these clients grow and they turn into, yeah, of course, they move on to bigger and better things and they're not calling you every week, but you don't want them to call you every week. You want them to do well. You want them to expand. You want them to be able to do so without, some hand-holding. We always start with hand-holding. You got to give some spoon feeding. Hey, do this next, because they don't know. And they need help right now. Concurrently, training them at the same level that ideally, we are trained as consultants so that they are their own consultant and don't need you anymore. The consultant that doesn't train you to be at their level has a vested interest in keeping you dumb because they will only have that financial connection to you as long as you need them. And that's a backwards thing. That's why at MGE, we don't charge for consulting hours. We don't even keep them. If a person has to continue to make phone calls and come see us and do Zoom calls and stuff, that means that we as a company haven't trained them fast enough. So we're being penalized. We're going to, of course, service that person as many phone calls as they need, as many Zoom conferences as they need. That's our job until they're up and running. But it's a penalty on us because we haven't gotten them up to that point. And I think that's the way it should be.